The word luck. According to Master Roshi, after Tien beat Goku in the 22nd World Tournament, luck and skill exist simultaneously and have just as much influence on the outcome of a fight as their counterpart. Personally though, I believe that luck and skill are totally different things. Luck is a factor you have very little to no influence towards, while skill is a factor you can actively improve at. If luck allowed you to beat an opponent you could not have beaten with your skill alone, then by all means you should not have won that fight. Lady Luck showing you her favor does not mean you actually, well, won the fight. If anything, it's more akin to you cheesing a boss fight in a video game due to a glitch of sorts. You had no real influence on the events that transpired which resulted in your victory. So why am I lecturing you all on the relationship between skill and luck? Why, for today's video of course. You see, I am of the unpopular opinion that Goku should have lost and died at least 3 times during the events of original Dragon Ball, and that he pretty much only survived these encounters through sheer luck. Now do note that these are 3 hand-picked scenarios picked by myself. There will be people that disagree with me and there will be people who might say that I have missed some instances. These are just 3 examples, right? So there could very well be more that I am forgetting. So please do keep that in mind as you watch today's video. So, the first instance where I believe Goku should have just straight up died, being brutally honest, is during his fight with General Blue in the Pirate Caverns. General Blue was, in my opinion, the very first quote-unquote supervillain introduced to the Dragon Ball storyline, boasting superhuman physicality and the unique ability to paralyze people with his gaze. Blue absolutely destroyed Krillin and was beating the crap out of Goku. He even got to the point where he had Goku pinned down on the floor about to bust his skull open with a shotgun. The only reason, and I really do mean the only reason, why Goku is alive today is that a rat just happened to scuttle by at the exact right moment to scare Blue, who just happened to be afraid of rats. Had that rat waited 5 more seconds, Blue would have won that fight. And you know, you could argue whether or not the shotgun blast would have killed Goku. Goku has tanked bullets prior to this, but I feel like an out-of-it Goku would have a pretty hard time deflecting shotgun pellets blasted into his face from literally an inch away. General Blue would have very reasonably won this fight had it not been for incredibly good luck on Goku's part. The second instance of Goku getting by on literally pure luck is during his encounter with Mercenary Tao. By all means, Tao proves to be the superior fighter in technique, power and experience. Goku is quite literally outmatched on every single aspect. Tao strikes Goku right in the heart with a powerful Dodon Ray, but Goku just so happened to have his 4-star Dragon Ball tucked away at that exact spot. The ball miraculously did not move around at all when he was getting smacked around, and you know, if it did, it ended up at the exact place to save Goku from certain death. If there were, say, 100 different worlds where this battle took place, Goku should have lost in at least 99 of them. Through luck and luck alone did he manage to survive this encounter with Mercenary Tao. We all know how the rematch went, but the thing is that this rematch would never have taken place if Lady Luck had not just adored little Goku a bit too much. And the third fight where Goku should have lost his life is his first fight with Demon King Piccolo. Goku was so utterly outmatched that him somehow surviving this encounter is level 99 Mafia boss levels of luck. Piccolo was absolutely wiping the floor with Goku. There was literally nothing Goku could have done to Piccolo that could have saved him. And after a severe beating, Goku was left on the floor seemingly dead. Piccolo loomed over him, took his Dragon Ball and just left? If Piccolo had been a tad more evil and just blasted what he thought was his corpse anyway, it would have been over for Goku. Or if Piccolo had taken 5 seconds to check if he was really dead. Or if Piccolo would have just blown up the area from the airship, etc. And to be honest, like the previous example, Tao could have just checked if Goku was dead as well, like that's also just luck on Goku's part. But Goku only survived this confrontation due to being lucky enough that Piccolo seemingly got dementia in his old age. Without being insanely lucky, he should not have realistically survived this fight. You know, I've begun to see a common trend in Dragon Ball villains just assuming they beat someone without actually making sure. Like maybe Goku wasn't lucky and every single Dragon Ball villain just suffers from severe brain damage. Thoughts for another day. But I will leave you all with this question to answer in the comments down below. Did Goku survive purely on luck, or do you think I am just blatantly over-exaggerating here? And I would also like to know if you guys have any Dragon Ball or just other anime in general moments where you can't help but think that somebody just survived purely on luck. With that being said though, thank you all for watching today's video. I had a ton of fun, thinking of, moments I think Goku would have just, died, pretty much. Which sounds morbid, and, it kinda is. But I don't know, it just occurred to me, like, Goku's a pretty lucky bastard in terms of surviving fights he should not have survived. So if you enjoyed today's video, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and let me know your opinions in the comments down below. Work hard, study well, and eat and sleep plenty, and I will see you all again in the next video. Peace out.